Hey guys, in this video we're going to create some more iOS UI screens for a UI kit which we're building. So this video is actually a part of a series of videos in which we're creating an entire iOS UI kit in Figma from scratch. So if you're interested in seeing more of these videos, let me know. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright, so the very first thing which I'm doing over here is to simply duplicate one of these screens. And again guys, this is a part of a series of videos in which we're creating this entire iOS kit from scratch. And essentially the way we started off is we selected a frame with the iPhone X size, and basically at this point I'm just duplicating and copying some of the styles. Now something which is really important if you just got in the loop with these videos is that I'm also using and I downloaded right from the start of the project a iPhone iOS kit which is available for free from the Apple's website. And basically this kit allows me to have all of the iOS most common UX patterns, so things like the basic icons, the buttons, the even the typography, all of that is already established, and basically I can easily copy and paste some of those elements in order to have a iOS screen which is compliant with Apple's guidelines, and also it's in the style of iOS. And of course, we're creating everything from scratch. We're building some custom menus, we're building some custom UX patterns. However, the most common ones, I would highly suggest you to just focus on keeping the ones which you see for the most part in the iOS experience. So if you own an iPhone, you're going to notice that some of the UX patterns are quite common, and you want to adapt and recreate a solution which follows those patterns in order to not reinvent the wheel, essentially. Because every time you try to reinvent the wheel in UX, the user needs to learn that new creation which you made again. So this is actually not the most efficient way to go after it, and it's not the easiest way for the user. So that's a small parenthesis that which I'm leaving. So at this point I'm building up the sign up screen, and for the most part, it's I think that it's self-explanatory, as you can see. I'm just trying to move around with and experiment with the different visual style, while still keeping it in line with an iOS experience. And as you can see here, I just copied a button, which is the primary button. I also have a secondary button, as you can see on the very left, the history one, and that is directly from the iOS UI kit, which I recommend you to check out. So I'm just going to leave you with some music for the rest of the video. You're going to learn a lot, so stick around, and especially you're going to see some of the most recent Figma plugins and some of the workflows which I'm using, and these are pretty much the same workflows at a basic level, which I'm using also for client projects. And of course with client projects there might be some things like design systems and creating symbols and nested components and stuff like that, but for the most part you're going to learn a lot in this video, and the basic workflow is the same when it comes to the UI design. Now when it comes to the UX design, that's a whole other chapter, but where the main goal of this video is to really focus on UI design and using it as a tutorial for that specific segment. So this is it, and yeah, I'll just leave you with some music. Enjoy the rest of the video.